Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this has been published on Saturday the 11th of October 2025, and assessed today is Teazel. So Teazel, well, I was going to say brings us a couple of puzzles a month. This will be their 19th of the year, so that's kind of 1.5 per month really. So yeah, regular setter, and always a little bit tough. I mean, looking back through my records, slightly below. Most of them I've done inside 20 minutes, but very few of them in under 12 minutes. So not necessarily expecting this to be quick, but it should be doable. Just check my recording's going okay, and then crack on. I think. Oh, I need to reset time now. Where's the reset button? There we go. Brain's not in gear yet. Let's go. Right, more impressive kitchen tool announced. Cooler, more impressive. Something, can't think, cutter or something. Fashionable toaster, fashionable poem not finished by social creature. Hippo. 9. Indifferent nature reshaped lock. Nature indifferent. I think it's anagram nature with an L on the end for lock. I'm going to put the L there. What the heck? Republic, a dreadful crime area. A treason, America. Just an anagram of crime, isn't it? Top of bill, turned over, gives information. Top of bill is a B, turned over, information. Particular shutter for museum. Particular shutter. Apt, new something. What I thought that'd be. Museum. A few words by daughter, given judge's decision. Sentenced. Sentence. Can I spell sentenced? A few words is sentence. Daughter is a D. Yeah, sentenced. I think. It's very hot coming down the slopes. It's very hot. Lava. What is that? Lava. Is it lava? Don't think so. One more answer by different woman. One more answer. A with an anagram woman? No. Showing bias relating to some part. Partial. I saw that somewhere recently. One engaged to secure new funding. Finance and fiance. Attempt to introduce ancient play. Attempt is a try. We had that yesterday. T. Ancient. And a play. Not sure about that. Tragedy. Aged. Okay, that's not too bad for a first pass, is it? Officer support for military planners. Some kind of staff, isn't it? Officer. General staff. Military planners are all engineers, aren't they? Maths statement mangled in a quote. Equation. Raced to middle of area. Race to middle of area. Middle of area is tour. Okay, TOR. Yeah, nice. Romance on vacation. Overdue to recount. Relate. That's late. Romance is to relate. Romance. Okay, recount. Recount is to relate. Okay, I understand it. Cow at this place to wade across. There's a here in there, isn't there? H-E-R-E. Cow. At this place. At this place to wade across. I don't know if that's the H-E-R or not. Let's go there. Not sure about that. Carrying burden. Is that on I hired a car. So I was looking at the I I've got, which made me think of maybe taxi. Lastly, have me roam around Oxford area. Gosh. Okay, so remember, lastly, have me. Oxford, around the Oxford area. Not coming to it at this moment. Right, item under shirt is cause of baby's discomfort. Item under shirt. Vestment. Cause of baby's discomfort is, it's not colic. What have we got down here? A vile lot manufactured, explosive, volatile. One floored by reprimanders of carpet. Has formal dresses not grand. Has formal dresses not grand. Has formal dresses not grand. No, it's not a hidden word, is it? I don't think so. Somewhat. This could be the variable feature of opera. Aria, I think. Aria, yeah, of course, invariable. Right, okay, that's not too bad, is it? I mean, it's getting there. More impressive is kitchen tool. Still not sure. Fashionable poem, not finished by social creature. Fashionable in poem, not finished. Verse, sign, This is squirrel. It's an indifferent nature. No, nature reshaped by lock. We've got nature NT. A. Got an A and an E to get in there somewhere. N. Neutral. There we go. Neutral. Dum dum. Top of bill turned over gives information. Info. Data. What's that data? Add is a bill. Turned over. 8 add. Add. I think that's data. Not sure. I need this one to come down really. Officer support for military planners. No idea. Let's go on to this one. Particular shutter for museum. Particular. It's not the Louvre. Is shutter going to be someone who closes it up? Maybe. Oh, maybe that can be the L-O-U. Yeah, it's a Louvre, isn't it? The Louvre. Take that out. That I put in there. So how do you spell the Louvre? Louvre. Louvre. Can I spell Louvre? No. Right, well in that case, if that's not, then that would be the... Where's here going? That would be here. Cow. At this place to wade across. No, Hereford. Ah, okay. Hereford is a cow, isn't it? Yep. Fashionable. Elevate. Element. Fashionable poem. Not finished. Let's go back to the downs. This then is an anagram I need to work out. Lastly, have me. Last, I think. Lastly, have me. And I've got rid of an A, got rid of an E, got rid of an L and a Y. Gosh. Something A, something E, something slash, something L, something Y. Something Valley, I think. V-A-L-E. Thames Valley, okay. There we go. Thames Valley. What's this? Data? Okay, it's lava. It's just lava. I think it must be lava. That one. This was TE. Item under shirt. Shirt's a T, I suppose. Cause of baby's distemper. That's not babies, is it? I don't know. One more answer. A by different woman. One more. Again. Eek. I'm stuck. And this one down here. Where is it there? Has formal dresses. Not grand. No idea about that one. This one must be elegant, mustn't it? Elegy is a poem not finishing, and an ant is a social creature. Fair enough. So that leaves officer support. That's greater, isn't it? Greater makes that general, I think. General staff. Okay, so let's take that out. Can I spell general? I can't at the moment. General staff. So this is top of bill. Turned over gives information. What? Rate? R-A-T, R-E-T. Wrote. Top of bill turned over. Turn over. Gives information. Not sure that's one. Ritz. It's not a lot will fit there, I think. Rathroth, not really. Rats, could be. Ratter. Right, wrote. Rate is my most favoured at the moment. There really isn't very much will fit there at all. But I can't see what the wordplay is either. Right, let's have a look at this then. Item under shirt is cause of baby's discomfort. One more answer. One more answer. A-N-S-W-E-R. By different woman. Another. An other. Is that another? If that was A-N-O-T-H. Teething, that is. Teething. T. A thing, yeah, T. Thing under it. This becomes has formal dress. Owns, has his owns. Another. So that just leaves me the wrote, right, rate. Top of bill. Turn over. Gives information. What is information? It can be a vowel, can't it, really? Rat, ret, rut, rit, rot, wrote, rota. I mean, I think general staff is right, because that's support. An officer is a general. Support is maybe a staff, military players. Rota, top of bill. And there just not a lot will fit in there, really. Rut, ret, rat. I think wrote is the answer, but I don't understand why. Just looking to see if there's a kind of hidden word there. Was it just rats? Star. Star is the top of the bill. Rats? Yeah, it gives information. Boom. There we go. Right. Yes. Wow. Okay, that was a little toughy clue there to finish on. Wow. Okay. Let's go through those clues. So I did rip through something without really explaining what I was doing. Right. If something's more impressive, then it's greater. And a kitchen tool is a grater, like a cheese grater, which would not have that first E. Announced is your sound like indicator. Fashionable is elegant. Not really sure about that, but okay. A poem is an elegy, but it's not finished, so take the Y off of elegy. And the social creature is an ant. Indifferent is neutral. We've got an anagram of nature. Reshaped is your anagram indicator. And L for lock on the end of it. Republic. America is a republic. We've got A in the clue. We've got an anagram of crime. The dreadful is your anagram indicator. And then A for area on the end. Right, the top of the bill is the star. Turn that over, it becomes rats. Well, someone who rats you out gives information. They grass you up. So that's that one. Particular shutter. So particular is saying it's not a Louvre, or it's the Louvre. Louvre is a shutter. Louvre doors used to be very popular in the 70s and 80s. Still got one on my own company, in fact. And a museum is the Louvre in France, Paris, France. Right, a few words is a sentence. Beside daughter is D. And the judge, you've been given the judge's sentence decision, so you've been sentenced. It's past tense. Right, I don't think there's anything more interesting in this than it's a cryptic clue. It's very hot coming down the slopes. Well, it's lava. I don't think there's anything more. As I say, it's just a cryptic clue towards that one. Right, one more answer by different woman. Okay, one more answer is A-N. Different is other. Oh, okay. Or is it her is the woman A, not her. Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay, so A for answer. Different woman is not her. And one more is I'll have another. I'll have one more. Showing biases to be partial and relating some. So some is some part of something. This part of it is partial, partially shown, partial eclipse. One engaged is a fiance. Securing N for new gives you finance, which is funding. And an attempt is a try. Introducing ancient, which is aged, which gives you a tragedy, which is a type of play. So there's the across close. On the downs, we have offers support for military planners. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not very good on military stuff, so I think the officer is a general. I don't know if the officer supports his general staff or her general staff. Military planners. General staff. I don't know if that's a definition. I don't know enough about that to, and I don't really want to know enough. It fits. Right, math statement is an equation, which is an anagram of in a quote. Mangled is your anagram indicator. Raced is tour. We've got 2 in the clue, and middle of area is the RE. Romance on vacation, so vacate all the letters in romance gives you RE. If you're overdue, then you're late, and if you relate a tale, you recount it. A cow is a Hereford type of cow. Hereford. At this place is here, and to wade across is to ford. So you ford a river, for example, which is why you're wading. Carrying a burden is a tax. Eyes in the clue gives you taxi, which is a hired car. Lastly have me is an anagram of Thames Valley. Rome is the anagram indicator, and then the Thames Valley is all around Oxford because the Thames flows through Oxfordshire. Right, where am I now? Okay, item under shirt. So the shirt here is a t-shirt, so that's the T-E-E at the start. And an item is a thing, and cause of baby's discomfort is teething. A var lot is an anagram of volatile. Manufactured is your anagram indicator, and volatile is explosive. Right, one floored by reprimand. Well, if you get reprimanded, you might get carpeted, and carpet is a type of flooring. Has is owns. There's your definition, hidden away. Formal dresses are gowns, but not the G for grand, so gowns becomes owns. And finally, we've got a hidden word, as indicated by somewhat, which is a fairly classic indicator. And it was quite well hidden. Area is invariable. Feature of an opera is an area, or aria, should I say. So there we go, 12:03. Pleased with that time, because I think that was a bit of a toughie. Thanks for watching.